Well, hello guys. What I'd like to talk to you about today is a website called A Google a Day, and it is sponsored and created by Google, and it's to kind of help you be able to become a better Google searcher by kind of playing a game, kind of a Sherlock Holmes detective game, an internet search game. And so we're going to go ahead and take a look here. It's just simply agoogleaday.com. And for our purposes, I'd like us to go ahead and click on Basic Game down here. Before some of you do that, I will encourage some of you to watch this, and I think it might be helpful. But for this purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and skip that. I'm just going to ask that you do that on your own. Go ahead and click on Basic Game, and this is what you'll see. Now, the first thing I want to show you is that it's almost like two websites cut in half. The top half is the Google search that we're used to seeing Google search. I'm feeling lucky. And the second half, down at the bottom, is more of the question. Think Trivial Pursuit on the internet. So here's what it is. And tomorrow when you go, your question may be different, or when you're watching this video, your question may be different, but the purpose is the same. So the question says, though he created one of the most popular classic works in the English language, who died in 1400 and was buried in Poets' Corner, but never made a living as a writer. And already, my timer's already started, so I'm about 40 seconds into it. And I've got to go and search and try to find the answer to this question. So I'm going to go ahead and create 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 or 6 searches, and then take that piece of information, add it to another piece of information, add it to another piece of information until I get the answer. So the first thing we want to do is start out with what are the key terms in this question. So though he created one of the most popular classical works in the English language, who died in 1400 and was buried in Poets' Corner but never made a living as a writer. So you start thinking of some of the questions you'd ask yourself. If I'm trying to find out who this person they're talking about is, I'm probably going to pick out maybe 1400, died 1400, Poets' Corner, just to see what kind of information it generates, and then I'll take it from there. I can do it here. I do want you to know that you can't always open another tab and search. Some people find that having a top and bottom is a little too confusing. So for our purposes here, I'll go ahead and just do poet. Remember, word order matters. So you want to put the word that you think is the key word to this question in the search engine first. So I'm not going to put the word died. It's an important word, but probably not the first word for the solving this. So let's go ahead and search. It looks like it's probably going to be in London. I'm just using knowledge that I know where Westminster Abbey is. Alright, here we go. Poets' Corner is the name traditionally given to the section of the south transept of Westminster Abbey because of the good number of poets, playwrights, and if I want to see more, I can go over here, and that's from Wikipedia. Alright, so we know it's somewhere in Westminster Abbey, so now let's just go ahead and take that. Find out where's Westminster Abbey. I think it's in England, but I just want to verify that. Yep, Westminster Abbey is steeped in 1,000-year history, and I know it's in England, in the United Kingdom, right there. All right, pretty good. Okay, so I've got some knowledge already. I haven't found the answer. It's probably going to take me a while, but I do know that this place that they're talking about, Poets' Corner, is actually a part of the cemetery in England. In Westminster Abbey in England. Alright, now I need to find out who created one of the more popular classic works in the English language, who died in 1400. So I want to find out people who died in 1400 and are buried in Poets' Corner in Westminster Abbey in England. So let's go ahead and put Alright, and Google kind of helps us out here because I was typing Poets' Corner and then now they have a list. So let's see what this comes up with. Again, it's Wikipedia, so it's open to interpretation. Other people can add stuff to it. But we're going to go ahead and just kind of check it out. Alright, so again, the same information. And it says the first person to be interned is Geoffrey Chaucer. So let's just kind of find out a little bit more about this poet named Geoffrey Chaucer. Ooh, it says here, I don't know if you guys picked up on this, but here it says Geoffrey Chaucer was born in 1343, in October, and it looks like it said who died in 1400, so this probably is not the correct answer. At this point, I just want to take a quick, I want to point out something really quickly. Down here in the bottom screen, I have a hint and a clue. So a hint's going to kind of tell me, hey, you're on the right track. A clue's going to be, a lot of times it's initials. So let's do it with the hint. It's a poet. Okay. We kind of figured he was a poet, so not very helpful. Clue C. Well, let's go ahead and take a chance here. I see my time's up. I'm not going to earn any points on this. So let's just go ahead, and I'm going to type in Chaucer and submit. Hey, I'm right. And that's how it's played. So this is called a Google a day. Oh, and at this point you just go to the next question, and you can see there's going to be 6 questions. I think you can skip a question until you get to a locked one. I don't think it'll let you skip that one. You have to actually answer that to move on. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this. This kind of wraps up our Google discussion on how to be good searchers. And if you can do this, I really appreciate it. Good luck.